I'm actually gonna have Gunrock do most of the guiding when you get it to the point where you want to go into the castle. But we'll go for the outsides of the castle.
Hey, you know what's funny? Remember we couldn't pick the background for Naishi? I think the one that is on the front page, so to say, is perfect now.
What, this cloud?
Yeah.
She loves black and purple.
Here we
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
go. It's loading. Oh god. Welcome
No.
to the castle grounds. This could get bigger. Okay, this isn't the exact angle in which you actually had the castle to begin with, but this is like where the front gate of the castle was. And this is the grounds outside the castle. It's been kind of cut down some of the trees that are around. The druids have to work like hella hard to keep the grounds cleared, which you only have 2 druids, and that is where are the 2 druids again? I know one's the Kenku. Oh yeah, they're over here. Let me grab a movement tool. Your druids are over here. Lene, Leaf Braid, and Halia. The Kenku that gave you the quest to clear out the druid chapel, the druid chapel area that you guys stole from, but nobody got to see. The fact that you stole anything because you kind of blew everything up. So, well, somebody blew something up, but you know,
It
we
wasn't
don't
us.
talk about that. We have the Wonderleaf
Definitely wasn't
family.
me.
The Wonderleaf family is also here because this is the farmlands. They're trying to figure out what you guys want to plant, if anything. Most of your citizens sleep outside. That's where all the tent is. This is the medical tent. This is the hunter sign up quest tent. This is the it's supposed to be goblin / priest healing because that's the goblin priest of Oriara. Hold on, my music's like super loud. I gotta turn down my music and I can barely even hear myself in my head. Any questions so far though?
Is that the same guy that was in Wildberry from the medical tent?
Yes, the horrible doctor.
Yeah, we need to fire him.
Well, I figured that was actually going to be...
Fireball of what?
We need to not fireball. No, fire this guy. He is a horrible
Yeah, that's
doctor.
what I said.
He is a very bad doctor.
So
if you guys came walking into the medical tent right now, while I was making this, I was theorizing like as you come in, you actually it'll come into like a surgery in progress, but then the life support thing just goes beep, and it's like, and you just be like, damn it, I lost another one. How else am I supposed to cure someone from being sprayed by a skunk?
Nah.
Victor Frankenstein vibes.
His name's Polgrim. But you also have a potion making thing, and then blacksmithing with Miss Forge and the blacksmith from the town. Kiwawa's out here with her own wagon selling things. By the way, you guys have 2 wagons, because this one is actually the this is the wagon in which case the orphanage is basically. That is the entire orphanage right now. There's Mazik from the you guys helped the kobolds be free. Now she's just here. She's actually a wizard that can help with things. You
wait,
have
what orphanage?
one orphanage for all these guys back here. This isn't even there's actually like 4 or 5 more of these orc children, because these are the children of all the orcs that died in the raid of the Deeproot Castle originally, when you guys all blew up. And now all you basically gotta like help raise their children now. Quite literally, they're passed to you.
Remember that we met a woman with orphan children in the woods?
I think actually he was before that. That was before Briggs showed up.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember.
You guys met the orphan woman in the cage before you guys got to the druid place, and Briggs literally showed up the day you went to the druid.
I remember that
Yep.
there were kobolds. I don't remember
Oh,
if there
yeah,
was
no.
bricks.
I do remember. Because remember, she was the one that kept having her horse's head chopped off.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was
And
there.
that weird tiefling kid.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, it was.
Technically, there are 5 orc little girls and 4 orc little boys. You guys got to watch over. They are practically signed up as your own children at this point. We have the cats of Bulgore because they were kind of left behind, and they've been out of touch for such a long time. We have Carissa, who is another wizard / sorcerer. The Bullywugs are actually your main guards, and also carpenters because they built this place in less than 24 hours. They also, gave you plenty of ballistas and cannons to fight off, and that's the main reason why this place has stayed safe.
How did Bullywugs get here?
How did Bullywugs get here? They just came. They came here because they were told to by Mr. B, and then they set
How?
up the shop. Coincidentally, Naishi, I need to talk to you about some things later on because of your whole background and what you've become and everything. So
Right.
I'll just say that the you're not the Bullywug queen. They still have a queen. They long to find the queen, but they are also servants of the guild that you serve. Each and every Bullywug. So they are at your command, Naishi.
Again?
They are at your command until they find the queen. Coincidentally, Doxy just came from a ironically doxed world. And she's going to be ported into the dimension where their queen is. So, that's it. We have the ex-mayor Zupi and Lenny the Evil talking about something up here. We have a couple of, Doxy knows these. A couple of, micro griffins. Puvraga tries to keep all the Bullywugs in order, and you guys also have a warrior mushroom that just walks around. Nobody knows why. They don't even ask. They just, he's just there. Same with this Kelby. The same with this one Kelby that just seems to have dark Morlock powers.
If I saw a walking mushroom, I would think that Jack is having fun.
Oh my god, I love everything. I'm so excited.
On top of that, you also have
Chupacabra! Chupacabra!
Chupacabra, which is actually a book spirit that is watching over the kids, because that's actually Kira's book spirit. She can cast spells through it and see everything that it sees and whatnot.
So Briggs did get busted. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Chupacabra the entire time was just Kira watching, keeping an eye on you guys. But that's just the outside. Now we get to go in to the castle for the first floor, and we get to have the actual tour inside with everyone's favorite little dwarf. Maybe second favorite little dwarf, but the guy who doesn't get kidnapped every 5 minutes. Gunrock. Now, where the heck is your guy? Where's the players? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing, that's why. Players. Let's drag you all out, and I guess I'm gonna throw a K8A token out for now. Just to make sure that you guys can mess around with these tokens, because they're all brand new, except for Briggs.
Whee!
Yeah. Where's K8A?
I'm like forgotten.
I'm not sure where I put you because you used to be in the player thing, but then I moved you to another thing because you weren't around.
Yeah. I noped out of the universe.
Can we collectively agree that we need to fire that doctor because
Okay, can you move Tubbs?
he's a
I
bad
don't mind
history.
even fireballing him.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Whatever I want to do with him.
All right. Well, let's. Yeah. I mean, whatever you guys
want me
want
to
to
eat
do.
his soul? I can do it.
He's a gnome.
Oh, he's a no. I'm definitely gonna eat his soul.
I mean,
He is a
please
gnome.
do. He's killed so many people, so...
Okay, DM, write a note. Naisha kills him and consumes his soul, and she doesn't feel guilty about it.
All right, actions before. Hey, you guys meet Gundra. What do you guys think, your sweet asses coming here? You about ready to take a tour of what we've done with the place while you've been gone?
Sure, I guess.
All right.
Lead the way.
Alright, I guess we'll start the tour by going into your own personal dining room. Get your asses down over here. Oh shit, my screen. Okay, it's back. I accidentally jumped to another map for a second. You know, totally intentional. Reveal tool.
Also, I kind of just realized we barely know this Gunrock.
Most of you, now she
But-
knows I'm the best.
What's
Look,
out there?
nobody asked for a direction, so he just went for a direction. We'll get to you in a second, then Briggs.
We
Well-
barely know most of those people hanging out with us now.
Alright, well, this is your own personal dining room connected to the tavern, which we converted the first floor into. In case you guys want something special, everything for you, it's free. So we stocked you a nice pile of mead, some barrels of drinky things, a little ukulele for somebody to play. We found some bonsai trees out in the wild and just planted them here. A wardrobe to stash some things, and in case you want somebody like a bard or whatnot to come in here and play music. And then we just put this armor over here because we thought it looked pretty.
Do you have gnome souls on the menu?
Not sure, but I'm quite sure we can gather at some point whatever a gnome soul is, thinking that it's some kind of drink. Anyway, through this door we have the main room. Same with the other door that Briggs was wondering earlier. And I'm quite sure Briggs is probably knocking back at least 6 frickin' bottles of mead by this point. Burp, burp.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Alright, let's move on to the main area. Just give me a second to reveal this wonderful piece of work.
Holy moly.
Oh, my love.
Alright, here we have your main tavern. Now, whether you decide to or not to keep it this way, we might be able to generate some income to deal with like the upkeep of everything in here and pay off some of your employees. There's one employee here actually that I must was rather insistent on actually being your barkeep. Mostly because apparently she wonders where her son ran off to. One Charlie Goodberry, not Goodberry, Goldberry. And he points at the barkeep. This is Tamaria I keep wanting to say Goodberry, but it's Goldberry. This was actually Charlie's mom in the actual the character that Charlie was supposed to be his mom from the actual campaign. So Charlie, there's your mom. Although she does not recognize you.
Fair.
Nobody recognizes you.
I'll have to fix this later.
Mister!
So, yep, you guys can go off and who you want. Oh, hey, Naishi, how's it going?
Alright, Prigs, are you sure you want to go next to the people you literally burnt?
They don't know. He's wearing a helmet now.
Oh, that's fair. God, I'm figuring it out.
Hi, Briggs. Was wondering where you vanished. All we know is that you fell into, well, a wardrobe and never came out.
Here
Yeah.
I am.
Here you are, sober as hell. Here, have a drink.
Gladly.
Hey mates, how's it going? Says Extendor as he sits on the other side of the table, finishing off a fat steak. We just decided to tidy up here a little bit. Thanks again, Nashi, for getting Westerall back together.
Well, wasn't really my deed. I was carrying his mask around, looking for an opportunity to put him back together, but then at some point the mask wasn't there.
Lore-wise, it was basically you took it into the realm of death and you left it there, is what ended up happening. But we didn't RP it out so well, but this is supposed to be sometime after
Okay,
the
never
whole
mind.
Starforge thing, so you helped get
You're
Wester to get
welcome
it.
then.
This is what was supposed to happen, but I forgot to go over it with you.
It's good to see you back in good health, my friend.
Yeah. Feels nice to have my own body back again. Now we
I
gotta
bet.
go back out and take care of some wyverns. This place has actually become quite a nice little, well, headquarters, as it will. It's perfectly in the middle between here and Goldberry. Now we move on to, let's guess, let's see, what did you, well, I guess it's Doxy. Doxy, what do you want? You want to talk to her? Keep in mind, you're not the same person that you were before. Wait, actually, no, Hogwin, you were with Hogwin. Never mind, you came through a different dimension. You know these people.
Yeah, I was trying to remember how to do the chat. But I've messed up twice already.
I forget how to as well.
Oh,
The only downside is that you don't look anything like how she remembers you. Kind of like the whole Celeste situation going on here, since you've literally changed to more humanoid-looking Balico.
bruh, see, I don't understand. I was gonna put admires beauty or whatever, and it doesn't even matter if she remembers me, because it's just
I'm trying to remember how to do her voice.
She's gonna be a cat. Just stare at her and say meow.
She's more of a cat girl now. She
Old
used to
habits
be a
die
cat.
hard.
Where is? Oh, that's why. Because okay. Where is?
Doxy's just staring at her, like with the big cat eyes.
Big Neko eyes.
Just like staring at her.
The new drawn picture, basically.
Yes, she's literally just like meow, admiring.
I'm uploading something at the moment. It's like, hold on. There we go. New token, who dis? I can just give you control of this token now. It's not linked to your thing because you don't have a sheet, but controlled by I guess Kaede in this situation. There, I think you should be able to control the other one now. Can you move it?
Yes.
So then I was saying, oh, hello there, pretty. Are you a cat? You Tabaxi, or are you a... What are you?
What am I? I don't classify as like a palico.
We gotta go through that entire thing when we make your character too.
Oh my goodness. Maybe it was a bad idea.
Don't worry, my idea is even worse.
Well, anyway, you're one adorable little cutie. Here, do you want a chicken bone?
Doxy just like looks at her, tilts her head, and then takes the chicken bone out of curiosity.
It actually has it's actually a full chicken drumstick. She just called it a chicken bone. There you are. Be sure to eat lots to grow up strong.
She just says, "Thank you, pretty," and then leaves.
Oh, aren't you a peach? Celeste, what are you up to?
Yeah, I was gonna visit the bar.
So, but here's the mead for table 5, and little one, are you sure you're old enough to be here?
Yeah, I'm much older than I look.
Apparently, didn't your mother ever tell you not to rush around like a bimbo?
I mean, you did, yes.
Wait, how old does she look?
Probably
Approximately
15?
like well, I think
What?
what we had it was like what 12 to 13-year-old or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so we have a 12-year-old girl wearing a slut outfit?
She apparently fills it out because that's what the outfit does. But
Yeah, but
Technically-
still, that feels so wrong.
at this point, she's just literally as thick and as fucking small as a dwarf. So the face
fair.
just doesn't match a dwarven face.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Anyway, let me roll her insight on you.
Mm-hmm.
I need. Where's my dice? I want to roll insight, but I cannot. Okay. You'll get pink dice. Now I don't know what you're playing at, but I know I don't have any daughter.
Don't...
I have four sons, and the oldest one has not come back home for a long time.
Yeah, that's because I died and then got reincarnated, and now I'm a lady? Can I roll like persuasion?
You may. I just rolled something in the head in case
Okay.
you were doing
I
that.
have advantage because I'm a Kitsune. So I actually have
Mhm.
advantage on persuasions. Worst time to roll Snake Eyes. 2 4s, but that's fine.
Yeah, you didn't make her thing. She's like, I'd know if I had a daughter. Good trying to swindle me for some liquor. And Gunrock just comes up and is like, actually, this one's one of the owners. They're telling me this wee pint is actually one of the. I thought you said all of them were like at least 30 or higher. Well, yeah, but this is literally one of the owners. Although she's wearing something new. She just glares at you.
I don't think I have anything that Charlie had, do I?
Nope, you threw the only thing you had from Charlie down a fucking endless well.
I'll have to come back to this later. Alright. Sorry for wasting
And then
your
you
time.
see this tiefling girl walk with a tray full of pints and everything, and coming over here and starts handing them all out. Briggs, where'd you go? Where are you? Oh, there you are. A familiar kobold's in the area.
Yep,
Probably
Yeah.
never left the area.
I'm curious if that kobold noticed me already.
You're wearing a helmet, so he doesn't know who the hell you are at the moment. Plus, you're not blue.
Knock knock, Jeff.
Okay, give me a free intimidation. You just hear this screeching sound as this guy screams and everything, and then quickly runs and knocks this half elf over, kicks her out, slams the door, and you hear this moaning, grunting sound as he seems to be using the toilet.
See, now we know where the restrooms are.
Oh, at least they know. At least this time he made it to the damn toilet. Sorry, Zoria.
So much worth it.
Gunrock turns to you, Celeste. By the way, don't know who it was, but someone gave us all this furniture and carpets for free. She said she knew you. It was a tiny little goblin in a blue hat.
What? Does the furniture move? Did it move anything at all? Like, are the rugs moving? Have the bears come to
Yeah,
life?
I'll be it.
Have the tables come to life?
I'll
Anything?
be it.
You had like 2 sips of a fucking piece of a bottle of mead and you're drunk as hell already.
Celeste, you're standing
Tamari.
on a rug. Get out of there.
Tamaria, we might want to not to give the might want to watch the intake of this one. You might be right.
Nah, dog, so you missed the session where when Celeste was terrified of every single piece of furniture and rug.
Well, then
do
I was
some-
collecting
I mean,
rugs.
if you worry about this, you should see the basement. There's a lot more down there.
What?
Oh, I wanna see the basement now.
Where's the basement?
By the way,
Let's go.
the head of the frickin' the dragon in the bottle that you guys killed is up here on the wall. And my alarm's going off. Hold on. There we go. Now it shut up. Oh, don't you want to finish looking at what we have here on the first floor, or do you really
I
want to
gotta
go to
make
the
sure
basement?
the stuff in the basement does not come alive and it becomes an army or something.
Jeez, you guys gotta teach this one how to hold their liquor. Okay, let's go.
She has furniture phobia.
Well, there's actually 2 entrances. There's one to the north, and then there's this tower over here. This tower is closer, so let's. I guess I'll just go and show you. Everybody, line up. And just reveal this little snippet of area. After the tour, all this area is going to be constantly revealed, but... Alright, so we have downstairs for the basement and upstairs for floor 2. Here we go! I'm trying to copy your guys' tokens to pull down there. Alright. To the basement. Now, as you walk down the basement and everything, it takes like an actual good long time to actually walk down there. It's like 10 minutes to get underneath to the basement. And
It's not ominous
Well-
at all.
You cut out.
what the hell? I copied a door? How did I copy a door?
Narnia?
Alright, so now to let you all know, the Bullywugs actually did not make this basement. It would just appear here with that little goblin girl, and she said, once you guys get down here, only you can actually go around after we dumped all the stuff down here. So the only way to open either of these doors, or the one on the other side, is for one of you to actually put your hands on the wall.
Knock, knock.
You do the shave and a haircut, knock, and the door just opens. Let me get the reveal tool. That doesn't want to work right now. You open the first door to a hallway.
Careful.
Oh, there's supposed to be another door here,
Careful.
but it fell off.
While they're at the door, can I look up for like any of those mushroom things around the top of the ceilings? Before?
Yep.
Okay.
Perception.
Yeah.
There are no mushroom things in this area.
I try to open this door, or can I just follow?
Unfortunately, it's actually only locked to the other 3 at the moment, because your handprint or prop print has not been registered by this particular goblin, because she hasn't ever met you.
Okay.
And as you got Anaishi, as you peek into this would be the main common room, you are met with the horror of
Ah!
Ooh, nice.
a bunch of pristine bear rugs on the ground. Owlbear rugs with other rugs underneath and tables everywhere.
I don't step in the room. I just stand there.
I just make a
Okay.
crazy run on top of them.
I'm going to sit near this one and try to give it a pat on the head.
What are all you guys doing? What?
I used to have a friend bear rug.
It never went away. You just have it in your freaking your thing. That was one of the things that was never destroyed.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
it was disenchanted.
No, it was one of the things that couldn't be disenchanted because it was actually part of the tower, and your items were easier to break than the tower.
Okay, I'm confused. I thought it was disenchanted and turned into a normal rug. No?
No, it wasn't. You still have it.
Can it still summon a bit?
Yeah,
Oh. Good to know.
and it's inside your Haven bag.
Hey, I see
Damn it,
some
it could have
doors.
helped with the boss fight. I thought I didn't have it. Never mind.
I
But
see
yeah,
some closed
there's a
doors.
note that I'm gonna have to scrounge up at some point to give it to one of you. But yeah, the goblin left a big, like a big piece of parchment signed at the bottom to let you know about all this. Apparently, she summoned this in, and I don't know, something about this place not actually being connected to the actual plane of existence. But you guys can do you. All right, you want to see what's in behind that door, Briggs?
Absolutely.
Alright, let me actually make sure the reveal tool is a reveal tool. Alright, Briggs, you open the door to the next horror. A toilet.
Bricks in the toilets.
The toilet.
Nice,
Wait.
you opening that door?
Wait,
Yes, what's
it's
here?
not connected to the plane of existence, right?
I
Correct.
hope it's connected to the plane of non-existence.
Then
You
where
see,
does this hole go?
I mean, like,
I'll just be waiting over
You
here
can
for when
try
you
to
guys are
jump.
done.
you can
There.
like throw something in it.
Wait, so it's just a corridor? It was.
It was just a little corridor. The reason there's nothing, not much around here is for you guys to fill up whatever you want.
Yeah,
It
need
just
to
this
decorate.
is this is just where they stored all these spare rugs and tables.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to move. Is this the fireplace?
You don't know. It just seems to be another door so far.
Oh, let's see it. Who said that fireplace cannot be a door? We've seen it happen.
Especially with a goblin.
Especially with Trixie.
And behold, another personal toilet.
Yay, let's check another one. To this room full of toilets. That's nice, but we won't have a queue.
Another personal toilet. It seems like this place was built to sustain 3 people. Briggs?
About this
Okay.
two.
On count 3?
1, 2, 3. Open.
Not a toilet.
You find a staircase on yours that leads to the first floor that he told you about.
Oh, okay. And this door?
Naishi. Alright, that door. 1 second. I'm just gonna reveal both at the same time since you guys want to do that. Ah, god damn it. That's the wrong tool.
Ooh, cozy.
Personal bedrooms, complete with wardrobes, desks, and fun fancy bed. Coincidentally, down here is also the same thing because it was made for 3 people. But
Okay, Naisha, I'm not
ju-
letting
ju-
you go before you
Just
into
to-
wardrobe again.
just to let you know, all
Wardrobe.
these doors are magically enchanted that only you 3 can actually access. So
Yeah.
you can, well, if you guys want to choose your own room, you can actually literally make it so that only you go into the rooms.
Can I inspect
the
the
wardrobe?
wardrobe
All right,
and
give
see if it's
investigation.
magical? See if it's magical. 26! And the crit, because I have advantage.
To your dismay, this is not a magical wardrobe in the sense that you believe, but it is a wardrobe of holding.
Ooh. I'm going to open the door
And it even has a
gesture
special
for-
key to lock it, so...
and I'm going to gesture for Briggs to come in and say, after you. And then I'm going to close the door.
You gonna lock it?
No, just close.
Well, Briggs, you have 10 minutes to live.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go.
Sadly, your cape will not protect you from death. But you do have a high roll there. It's no Deathly Hollow cape.
I'm going to wait a few minutes and then open the door. Not 10 minutes, mind you. Just 1 or 2.
Alright, well, you open the door and he's fine. Seems to be breathing.
Not hidden. Damn it.
Seems to be hiding. He's fine.
It's hard to hide in plain sight.
It's possible.
With certain abilities, yeah, but the cloak doesn't allow him to hide in plain sight, sadly.
Aw.
Is it safe, guys?
Nobody has told Celeste. They just went on a door opening spree.
Yeah, just take a look. Take a look in here. Just follow me. There is a room. Your own personal bedroom. With a magic wardrobe.
Even though you all have gotten Haven bags that give you personal stuff.
I shuffle over to the desk and constantly keep reopening the drawers to make sure nothing spawns in the drawers.
Nothing seems to spawn in the drawer, at least, except for regular office supplies and paper.
Okay.
So you have like plenty of paper if you ever want to just pin a note for regular paper. Not magical paper, just regular paper.
Alright, the desk is safe. Oh, man.
But ideally, you all get to choose a personal bathroom or a toilet, I guess, because it's not really a full bathroom. You can probably convert this area into like a wash area for everyone, but this was just giving you basic rooms and the ability to seal them off from your employees if you wanted to just hang out down here. So yeah, everybody, please now. We ready to go and finish the first floor tour.
Yes, everything
I'm
is
just
safe.
I'm just afraid that one of the doors will be kept closed behind me. Then I'll never get out down here.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Might want to get that little cat girl to come back too. All right, back to the first floor we go. All right, so let's continue on. Oh, by the way, this is the barrel where apparently everybody was saved and came out of. We don't know how it got here. It just suddenly came out with a wardrobe. And then everybody started coming out in this area. All right, then let's continue on to the northern room. If you haven't figured it out, this door over here to my far left, that is the bathroom of the establishment. It is currently in use. This is your cleanup maid, Zoria. Zoria. These are your owners.
I know. So who is serving the food?
Oh, that'd be Kenneth Duntost. He's the chef. He has to own the orchard. He basically got revived before he came back, and then he owned an orchard, and now the orchard is a rotting hole. So now he's decided to try his hand at being a chef.
And that's who where?
Okay, let's go to the kitchen then. Follow me, everyone. Of course, you'd want to go see the kitchen. All right. reveal tool.
Naishi. Just, could you give me a couple of tacos?
They're on the table. Choose yourself.
Which one?
Tacos.
Yes,
I
she can make friend tacos.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, I remember friend tacos.
I'm just picking a couple of tacos and just try to take attention of this dwarf away from his plate and put some taco on his plate while he is not looking at it.
Okay. For those who come over here to explore the kitchen, you walk into a grisly scene as a guy just beheads a chicken on the table with a butcher cleaver. Oh, hey, Gundock, how's it going? Oh, is this one of the new owners? Oh, there's two of them. I haven't seen you around, so I'm just assuming. Yes, Kenneth. Oh, all right. My name's Kenneth Thorntos. Nice to meet you. He comes walking up to you with a headless chicken in one hand and bloody hand reached out for a handshake.
Can I just press digitation in his hand and then shake his hand?
I'm going to shake it before you prestidigitate it.
Alright.
Dun 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 dun. Naishi, roll me a luck.
I'm running away from this situation.
Even though you're a cat that likes to eat birds.
Yes, I don't appreciate blood.
Ah, god damn it. Darkening tool. Why? This wasn't the reveal tool. Well, Naishi, you've managed to obtain one chicken soul.
Great. What can I do with it?
Nice to meet you. My name is Kenneth Thorntost. I will be your chef for the immediate future, or at least until you find a better use of me. I'm very handy at orchard farming and making apple mead.
Welcome to the castle.
All right, you too. Shake. Isn't there supposed to be another few of you, or at least one of you that actually owns the castle?
And he's out doing his thing in the dining area.
You know the sad part is that Naishi just gave everybody friendship tacos, which made them full and not want to eat this chicken that he just killed.
I didn't eat friendship tacos.
It's okay, you can live with it.
I'll eat the whole chicken.
Well, as you can see here, I'm preparing a feast. Look, several full rotisserie chickens, a turkey, some pear-shaped meat. All the essentials for a good dwarven diet. Well, those are all ready to go. I've just been waiting for either Zyza or Zakira to come over here and do the waitressing. But yeah, there's the small little quaint little kitchen you got there. 4 stoves,
Hey,
chest
a
of
question.
holding, a chest of holding. Yeah, what's up?
So I know I don't need to eat food. Can I eat food?
Yeah.
Or will it cause some bad side effects?
No, you can eat food regularly. You just need
Do I
it just
want
it-
to eat? Do I have the desire to eat food?
your hunger is more for souls, but food still tastes good.
Mm,
And
okay.
it still you'll still get food buffs from it, so you just conveniently don't have to poop or pee anymore.
Don't
So-
have to or isn't able to.
I could live in
So-
your bathroom.
So I guess everything I eat just goes to some other dimension.
You just convert it into magic.
That sounds delicious.
I mean, the same problem for Celeste right now. Only the magic's that of the digested food is being turned into her magical bunny suit. She usually has to eat more during the day too, but you give her magic friend taco, she doesn't have to eat. Magic friend taco supplies all the magic.
Apparently there are 2 bathrooms where you can live.
Anyway, so there's your kitchen. Briggs. Oh, hello. Oh, you must be the third one. Kenneth Thorntost.
Yep, name's Briggs. What you cooking?
Well, mostly rotisserie chicken, some turkey, some pear-shaped meat, probably from Laverne, but you know how it goes. The 5 essential food groups: chicken,
Okay, I'm
turkey,
trying to snatch
beef.
the hot piece that is not a turkey or nor chicken, which is probably Vivern.
And he lists off what he says is the essential food groups, which is chicken, turkey, beef or Laverne meat, meat, and whiskey. So take what you want. I left you some rotisserie chicken in your guys' private dining area, but if you want some here, go ahead. It's all yours. You just
Yeah,
wash my hands
chicken
here.
is for ladies.
Da, 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 da. That's a window, Naishi, by the way.
Oh.
These particular.
Wouldn't this the first time I went out of the window?
And even if you go out the windows here, it's like a 10-foot drop outside to the full ground. So
Oh,
these
I
guys are
was-
built on the foundation.
I actually wanted to just look outside, not go outside. Go outside.
I see outside this one. If I go to the outside of the castle, because they're not exactly connected, you would be seeing the 3 cats right about here.
Okay.
So yeah, I had to use separate maps. Otherwise, bad things would probably start to stack down on us. So. Alright, I think the last room on the first floor, other than the other staircase for you guys to see, is the VIP room.
VIP room?
This is for when people want to pay the big bucks to actually stay and just like have parties or whatnot. Right now, I think the Hunters Guild actually has everything stocked at the moment. They're in the middle of a meeting, but I'm not sure. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Pickup, we're coming in. You see a room that's just the entire is just a big circular room, and everything in there is just like the walls are just basically one giant couch with some serving tables in the middle. There's just a couple of bear rug and whatnot. There's the Chupacabra, which you know is the spirit book of Kira, is floating in the middle as they're all going through, where we have Zack and Saki, Malchior, Muka, Pika, and Tori are here talking about sounds like financial problems and how to get supplies to the castle for hunters that come forth.
What does Chupacabra do in the middle of the room?
He just watches and listens, floating there in the sky.
What about this room?
Oh, that's the secondary staircase.
Okay,
That
it's
was
just black. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
It's not revealed.
Yeah, you got a secondary staircase. This is mostly for employees. See, the main staircase, the big spiral thing, that's supposed to be for like the Bullywugs defending the place or you guys. Nobody else is supposed to come down this staircase. This other staircase is for other people. They can go down to the basement, but they can't get that far because the door blocks them from going anywhere extra. And they go up to the second floor from here, which is the inn rooms, as Gunrock would explain.
Second floor!
You guys ready for the second floor then?
Sure.
Let's go.
We'll say you guys went up the owner and guard entrance, the employee entrance, is it whether? I know, Doxy, get back in place. You guys brought a door with you. I don't know how you guys did it, but you found a door. You brought it with you.
Tower shield!
Alright, this one I can actually show you. Unlike the other room, the basement, everybody can fully go. We converted this area to a rest area for hunters or an inn, just so that we could actually make a little bit more profit for travelers. This is just one of the entrance hallways. This one right here is actually more of a storage room because, well, nobody's actually come to visit us. So I keep all the extra dining ware and kitchenware and all that stuff in here. Those ones were actually had to be procured from the king himself. He sent you this stuff to help survive and start your business. That is, if you guys want to continue operating it as an inn. We just kind of did so. Over there is the toilet for everyone. And this room is an office space. This is actually where we keep the ledger for all the business downstairs. Over here is actually where the inn actually begins, because, well, the entrance to this area, the entrance is to the north here, is the staircase where the customers have to use. So this is the common room that they would have to go forth, and it comes with their own a common room toilet as well over here. Sadly, for some customers will have to go through the bathroom to even get to their beds, but we only have 2 bedrooms, but we have a total of 7 beds available. And down there is Miss oh, I can't remember her name. It's basically Celeste's mother. That's her bedroom right there. And if it hasn't been obvious, she's the one that's actually been running this inn while you guys have been gone. Because it was actually her cousin, who is the king, that told her about this, and she came running right over, wondering where the hell Charlie is. And yes, that is a fireplace. But you see a quaint little area, some eating and everything. Ideally, the eating should be downstairs, but this is for others. Any questions?
None so far.
I'll hold mine.
Alright, well, you guys ready to see the 3rd floor then? It looks like Naishi's typing it, she's typing something, so.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Weird middle thing? What do you mean? What's the weird middle thing that you're waving at?
Oh, Chupacabra. That was
Oh,
weird.
that was the why. Oh
Yeah.
god. Okay. Well, again, we're gonna
I
go
know,
through
it gets so distracting when people typing in chat.
the employee well, it's not time stamped when you do that, so I can't tell
You know.
how long ago it was. All right, now through this one we have to the door to the direct north right here. We are well stocked on these in the entire facility. Yep, never a want for one of these all the time, as we have plenty of toilets.
What the heck is a cat tassel?
A what?
Nothing.
This little role
Cat-
with a
cat
tassel that you play with cats. Cats love to hunt.
It's like a feather. It's like a feather on a string,
Oh.
or at the top of a stick. Okay, and then in another hallway, but this is where we have our VIP bedrooms.
Doxy, but you gave me the answer. You would be like, what the fuck is that?
But yeah, the VIP bedrooms are mostly the high-end bedrooms. People want to stay in them. It's a golden night. We have 2 available. Very comfort and whatnot. This is a common room / meeting room over here. We have more of these chairs and furniture we got from that little goblin sitting in this one, as well as some suits of armor. She only gave us 2, so we put them up here. I think they look pretty nice. Oh, and behold, the very rare horned skeever. We found one of these little gremlins walking around, and you know that little kobold downstairs, Jeff? He was scared shitless. He shit all over this thing as it was chasing after him. We had to kill the thing with a rock because we didn't have any weapons at the time. But, we killed him, we skinned him, we put his head on the wall. He doesn't come up here, by the way. He's very afraid. Right, but you also have some alcoves to look outside if they wanted. There's also another fireplace. Over here is the guest staircase but this one goes to the roof. We have the secondary VIP lounge, and the other corner we just kind of use for more storage at the moment. You won't believe how many chairs we can go through. Funny enough, they don't seem to break. It's just we always need more. You don't know where everybody's coming from, considering we got no other guests. It's just more bullywugs keep showing up. And well, you guys seen the roof from the other things. The roof is literally we go back outside. But if you want to be on top of the roof, again, cloned of a door. Alright, now here we have the very roof of your things. I don't know which one of you likes to keep ringing the door along, but you know, have at it, your door. As you can see, we have so many trebuchets and so many bullywugs. We don't have enough bullywugs for trebuchets whenever we are attacked by monsters. Generally, everybody can get inside quite easily, but you know, we all take most of us take up a gun and shoot the damn things down. Actually, you should see these one bullywugs over here. Particularly these guys, they could run around so fast and light off all these cannons like almost instantly. It's the reloading that's the problem. Oh, and here we have our chief of security, Purog. I guess you guys have already met because he says he met you guys, and that there's some kind of thing called a life debt that needs to be owed or something. So he's here. Good to see you again.
Hello.
Sad to know that many of my clan die here, but now we grow strong, make new brands of clan. Oh yes, that also reminds me. He wants to make a new clan, but he wants to name it something here. We're not sure if we're keeping Castle Deeproot or not, because it's technically a brand new castle. Not sure if you guys have come up with a name quite yet, but we also had to ask them, the bullywugs, to take down that giant cat statue that they had in the middle here. It was just too big. It was up there what they called their queen. Whatever that is. Didn't know bullywugs served a cat, but you know. They do
Cat
them.
statue. They had a giant cat statue.
Yeah, they had. I took it away because it was like basically the size of this entire thing. It was basically a statue of Mew Mew.
Oh my gosh. Mew Mew.
Where is she, by the way?
Oh no, we gotta ask Kaede. She came from another dimension. That you know, the entire premise
but-
of the Nine Lives just kind of exploded.
But as far as I know, Mew Mew haven't even gotten to that other dimension in the first place.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a weird thing, you know. Whenever we can figure out how to continue Nine Lives Nights, we'll get back to that. For now, the Bullywug search.
Ah, that's kind of sad.
And over here we have wait, who the hell's that Kinko? The chick is up, boys. I'm out of here. Just
Hi.
runs.
Hold person him before he tries to run.
What the-
You can try with disadvantage. What's the saving throw?
It is for hold person. Where is it? I think it's a wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom save. Spell save. Oh no. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. DC 24.
DC 24. A second. Okay. He barely made it.
Ouch.
It'll take more to catch me, Sakasu! Just leaves your premises just dashing. Oh. Nothing I was doing is illegal, no. Just up here discussing, ammunition and how much they cost, and we don't have that much of it to begin with.
Really? Is that true?
Okay, I'm really curious. All of the guns, everything just points out, but
Does a 17 deceptions mean that's true?
Let me insert.
Oh wait, well before you roll, only one of you get to roll this.
Yeah.
If you fail, he gets away with it.
Well, who has highest insight out of
I think you're the only one who
has highest?
who pays attention at this moment, so you should roll it.
Alright. Don't screw me, dice. 27.
Yeah, he was up to something there. He seemed to be a little bit suspicious of the fact that he seems to have a bag of white powder stuffed away in his collar.
Is that
Scarf.
white powder the powder that brings Wyverns to us? Is that
No, I swear, it's just crack.
I grab the white powder, and I have
let me
Briggs
sniff
look
it, let me sniff it,
I
let
have
me
Briggs
sniff
look
it.
Yeah, I give it to Briggs.
All right, Briggs, you gonna sniff it?
Bearded mermaids, here he comes. Dinosaurs
If
underwater.
you're gonna sniff it, I need a Constitution saving.
Yeah,
throw,
I knew
Briggs.
it's that fucking powder, isn't it?
Okay, Briggs. As soon as you sniff that, everybody in this that you see, the bullywugs included, just have beards, and are start just going from RGB colors just left and right, just blinking in rainbows now.
I have no idea if that's Wyvern stuff, but it's really kicking in.
Celeste, you're gonna need to make a insight on Briggs to even understand him at this point.
Oh god, is he that, high?
Yep.
27.
Okay, you understand him, and yes, you understand that it is the exact powder that you're thinking of.
Gunrock, arrest this penguin. He is selling illegal drugs that can bring Wyverns to us. If this gets out, they can all get attracted to us. Not to mention, he was selling it with Winnie the Evil. Well, I don't know Winnie the Evil. He was selling it
And
with that penguin.
confiscate all the
Attack of
powder.
opportunity.
Hold person. Nah, he's not leaving.
I'm going to spawn my Reaper blades and point at him and say, I wouldn't do it.
Well, he made it this far, and with this thing, are you gonna actually use hold person?
Yes, I'm gonna actually use hold person.
He got a 5.
Good. He's held.
Get held, nerd.
Confiscate the powder.
And you already have it.
Briggs, you already sniffed all the powder.
All the powder?
He only
Yes,
had one.
doesn't he have any more?
It wasn't much. Yes, he doesn't have any more. You can search his body now that you've literally paralyzed him.
I open up his beak and look for the powder in there.
Briggs, I need a wisdom saving throw when you do that.
Oh my god. Briggs.
You think it's him, but you actually are looking at you're literally holding gun rock here and opening up his mouth. It's amazing. He's immune to insanity, but he can't get fucking crazy from snorting
He's
shit.
immune, he's insane naturally. It's his natural state.
Oh, dear lord.
This penguin can't even scream because he's paralyzed.
No, he's
He's just
Gunrock, Could you please arrest this penguin? Briggs, let go of Gunrock's mouth.
Okay.
It's at this point that the two microgriffins fly over here, and they take a big bird poop on Briggs. Briggs.
Yep.
In your mind, you're just having thousands of grenades fall from the sky into your bag. You're just so happy that they fly over here instead of land. Does anybody have the ability to communicate with animals?
I do not.
I don't think so.
Doxy, I know you can't do much right now. But while this is all happening, you want to talk to that mushroom?
Yes. I was like, I know nothing.
So
So
this- Go ahead.
Doxy is just immediately sees the mushroom and is immediately curious. She
Mushroom-
runs over to him and is like, "Hi, mushroom guy."
He looks at you and he waves his little hand holding his axe. He waves the other hand holding his shield. And then he just continues to scoot along. He acknowledges you. But-
Attempt to ask him if he has any more friends.
Okay. Give a persuasion. Where the hell is Pino's stat sheet?
Persuasion.
I'm just gonna have to give him a flat 0 for now, like a commoner, but he begins to pantomime his entire life story at you. First, he puts down the axe and the shield, and then he starts making a gesture as if something was like he's vomiting. Then he makes a gesture that's really hard to understand, but you finally put together that it seems to be underneath some kind of house where he once had many friends.
I'm sorry, little guy.
He shrugs, and then he makes puts up one of his hands up to his head, and as if he's trying to look far, and he just does a circle of it, and then he just points to this building, and then he puts his hand to the ground, pantomiming really this place is really tall, and then you see he's here because it's his best chance to actually try to find any of them.
Well, in the meantime, I'll be your friend, little dude.
He gives you a thumbs up, then continues on marching.
Cool.
All right, Naishi, were you gonna be the one that investigates this penguin's his inventory?
Mm-hmm. And before that, I'm going to look at him with that smile of a maniac that I have on my character picture, on my character token, and take my Reaper Blades and say, now, who's been a naughty Kenku? And try to be as menacing as I can. And then I'm going to search what he has. Crit again.
Wow. All right. In his inventory, you find several batches of letters. Well, just a batch of letters for one. He also seems to. He doesn't seem to have actual money on him, but he does seem to have a wealth of different rare gems. One of them being a diamond worth 500 gold, and 10 void crystals.
Could you remind me what void crystals do? I think I don't want to touch them.
They're the crystals that were turned into salt that was fed to all your guys' pets. That Milo did.
Oh, I definitely don't want to touch them. I'm going to show this all to Gandrak and tell him to watch him very closely. Because this one seems to be one of the cultists. And nothing good comes from the void.
As you do, and this guy seems to be crying out in tears while paralyzed. These two little micro griffins come and just like land right next to him and start making like chewing sounds. They're not chewing him; they're just chewing the air.
Oh right, they eat emotions. Forgot about this.
Dad.
They're just little sadness eaters. They are.
Yeah.
All right. Zupi, we told you that if you were gonna do anything bad, you know what would happen. All right. Well, sadly, we don't have a prison right now. The only logical thing that we can do is like kick him out. And what better way of expulsion than shoving him into a cannon and shooting him off into the distance.
That will
Oh my
work.
gosh. Can I like?
Oh, I want to watch.
Yes.
All right. Let's load them
I
in.
can do the ignition.
Make sure the cannon shoots them far away.
All right, Bullywug. As far as you can. I know the way.
Boy would have an advantage to
I'll
shoot
take-
him since he's paralyzed.
I'll keep the diamond, by the way.
He's keeping the thing loaded and everything, but if anybody wants to light the trigger, it's like, all right, time to carry out the sentence here of the new lords of this castle. Briggs, you're just like flopped on the ground and just tripping balls. All right, who wants to light it? The thing.
Shall I, or does anyone else want to light it?
I think Doxy said she wanted to, so
Alright. Go ahead, dogs.
Really?
Yeah, you can light it.
Yay!
all right, 3, 2, 1, and roll me a d20, Doxy. See how far this guy
Bye.
flies.
Well, boosh.
Does she have advantage with it?
Go ahead and roll another one. He is paralyzed after all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, boosh.
Well, she's a little cat. It makes sense.
I don't think I fired a cannon.
She
before,
still got him
actually.
130 feet. So. You hear him. You hear the muffled screams of pain as he gets flown off. It's followed by the sound of cracking bones in the distance. You have no idea where they are, but they're no longer in the vicinity.
That's good. Good job, guys.
That works.
Good job.
So who was that?
Okay, I know who that is player-wise, but I don't... Celeste doesn't
Doxy, you would actually still remember about Mayor Zupi.
I know.
He-
I'm just saying, like, what did he do? Why are we firing him through a cannon?
know. Oh,
He had illegal drugs
He had
in
illegal
Naishi.
drugs.
As you read through those corresponding letters, he was conspiring with someone named Theodore Rumblefungus to basically let everybody have the guards down here and have this entire place run over by wyverns by the end of the week.
My goodness.
And then to keep
Yeah.
the documents to Gandrog.
yep.
And it seems that the plan was to keep the wyvern luring dust nearby, and they were about to unleash a bunch of wyverns to come into this area.
Good thing
You got it.
somebody also likes this stuff.
Yeah, well, somebody still sniffed it. Doesn't mean that they won't come because they did get a whiff of it. So you guys have till tonight to basically defend the castle.
Well, let's let Gundrak know and inform everyone to be prepared for a fight.
Oh, great. Well, I guess we're gonna put all the cannons up to dude, and then also the ammunition problems that were in here is because of the sabotage from Mayor Zupi. He was taking a bunch of the the ballista ammo and basically either breaking it with the use of magic, or he was actually just lighting it on fire off in the woods in the distance. The cannonballs were even more harder to actually procure. He couldn't destroy them. So he just basically sabotaged all the trebuchets. In short, you guys have limited ammo. Plenty of ballistas and stuff, but those things have limited ammo.
Alright, we should get the orphans inside probably. That'd be the best option for that.
Oh, I forgot one of the bigger important things. This entire time, you guys have had this little guy been with you this entire time. Just following you in silence. If you can't remember, it's a robot.
Can I shout to Kira to have her, like, tell the orphans? Hold on. Can she? I don't think she can communicate them with her book spirit, can she?
Let's see, how tall was this thing again? I believe she is nearly 100 feet to the ground. 150 feet if we include the tall tower. Because this one's sitting higher than the rest of everything else. This is everywhere else on the roof is 100 feet from the ground. This is 150.
Alright.
And also, one of your clerics is high as fuck.
Yeah, I know. I know. Can I get all the way to Kira?
Questionable. I mean, the biggest thing I'd actually have to say is that you guys are probably going to, if you're going to get down that way, you're going to need like some kind of fall damage dampener.
I have Featherfall.
Oh, that'd work then.
Alright.
That's a reaction.
Yeah. So I'll just
Whee!
hop off, do Featherfall, go to Kira, tell Kira to have the orphans come inside because Reverends will be coming soon, and have her to warn everyone else inside as well.
Oh boy. Alright, here we go again. Definitely need to think about getting someone to make a Wyvern ward around here. One thing you don't know is that she can't talk through her book spirit. She can only watch.
That's fair, I get that. The doctor's not going to be alive much longer, right? Because Naishi's just going to kill the doctor.
So, the little one jumped off the cliff, and the very impressive, but we have an alarm bell, Naishi, for just these situations for everybody to come in, right?
Was Rockety Rapid?
Oh, Gunrock just turns to you, Naishi, and goes, "Now, the little one jumping off is impressive and all, but we have this bell over here that we can just ring inside this tower that is a warning system for everybody to get their asses inside, right?"
Certainly do.
Alright, let me go hit the bell. Ding dong dong ding. Kira makes it to about here before everybody just starts rushing. No, why didn't we just do that to begin with? I'm not cut out for running.
Who forgot the morning alarm?
Just praying.
Be quiet.
So much for just a castle tour.
Yeah, no, I knew he was up to something as soon as I saw it with Liddy the Evil.
Okay, there's Naishi. Kiwawa. Let's gather everybody inside. This Kelby just walks off into the forest. I'm still gonna have him look like gathered up over here. Yay! Because I'll probably just copy all these guys and throw them in like the 3rd floor or something. Kira at this point. Let's see. Kiwawa with Bombaggy. I'm guessing Kiwawa takes her produce with her. But that actually, yeah, the monster thing is actually not supposed to be till like you guys' next session, but that's how we're gonna start the session. But that's basically the tour of the castle. Question is, did you guys want to keep it to be the tavern/inn that it is? Doing so will earn revenue, and if you don't want to keep the books for yourself, we always have. Let me zoom in. What was the name again? Telmaria.
Earning revenue would
take
help us like pay for like the employees and stuff, right?
Yep. Which right now you have quite a bit of employees. Like everybody's, well, except for the kids, everybody's on top of the roof. But the kids, you gotta pay for their food and living expenses. You've basically become adopted parents to all the kids, or at least their financial backers.
I think it would make sense to keep it as is, at least for now. If we want to change it later, we can do it later.
The inside security is pretty tight since you got so many, rugs and tables.
And Jeff.
Oh boy, I can't forget about Jeff. But yeah, you guys, the interior is pretty safe, and then you guys also have your magic rooms down below where nobody else can get into. Then
Yes, those
there's
could also be a good like siege. Like if there was ever a siege, we could have everybody go to the downstairs rooms.
yeah. But as far as employees go, you got. Let me go for the first, just alone. Hogwin, Kenneth. Those other ones are adventurers slash. Instead, just mostly adventurers. This guy just lives here. Flinton also venturing slash security guard, but he does that for free. This is the Hunters Guild, mostly just you don't really pay them; they pay you to actually keep the end thing stuff. So technically, there's Jeff, but he's more of a slave. And then we
Have
got
to
the
make
check.
Jeff a slave. He's free to do what he wants.
Tell that to Briggs.
Riggs, don't enslave
What?
Jeff.
He's high right now. He can't comprehend what you're saying.
This is also true.
Oh my, poor Jeff. I gotta learn Kobold.
Okay. You do have to pay the forge guy, kids. Okay, so just trying to gather up your employees to see what we have in general. You just copy all these guys and put them on the 3rd floor for now. You don't have to pay the micro griffins. Those are technically Doxy's pets. Okay, so let's go to floor 3 real quick. Or 2. Yeah, don't move floor 1. They're perfectly in order. I just want to move the players. This is where you guys were last, but I'm just gonna shove you all into the toilet room. Wow. Oh, and Gundren's just here, trying to figure out what to do with this family business with his brother. Since the Starforge was a bust, and their plan to go and eradicate and kill all the lycanthropes of the world was also a failure. Yeah. Chihuahua is not your employee, but she does sell shit, so... Okay. Gonna put all the children. There's actually a lot more children. Particularly of the orc variety. Melchior, get your ass back here.
Yeah.
Okay. So employees will go down here. Literally the only doctor you guys have is the doctor that kills everybody.
Yeah, now he's gonna die. Now she's gonna kill him. So
He'll be the first to die, depending upon if Zupi ever survived that.
Why are we hiding in a toilet?
Oh, I just moved you guys over just so I can calculate how many employees you guys got here. So there's 10 right here. And then on the first floor we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got 17 employees in total.
Or no?
Yearly salary is for minimal wage is 16 gold. But every meal and whatnot, literally you guys are only charging 2 silver a meal here. For a standard bed, it's also 2 silver. For one of the gooder beds, it's the VIP beds, which you can only have 2 of a night. It's 3 gold, but feast. Okay, just writing all this down to calculate costs later, but weekly potential for this place is actually pretty high. You guys could potentially make somewhere around 7 gold a week,
ooh.
which would pay off everybody. And that 7 gold might be gains, not your like revenue, rather than expended like whatever's. But you have potential to make gold. It's just not going to be super amounts of gold. And plus, that had to be split between the 4 of you once Doxy comes in and joins and whatnot. Technically, the Wyvern attack, that's when Doxy was supposed to get here, but she showed up tonight, so yay.
Yay!
Catching all the plans.
Coincidentally, if you guys actually wanted to hire a freelance doctor, Josh is actually a doctor.
Oh, okay, yo. Can we kill the bad doctor
But-
and hire Josh?
Potentially, you
How about
gotta.
instead of killing, can we fire him in the cannon?
Yes! We fire him off the cannon. That's a good idea.
But then how's Nishi gonna get her gnome soul?
Okay, she gets
Oh,
her
how
soul
do I kill him?
first,
Nah, that's
and then we fire him
fine.
off
And
the cannon.
no, a
No?
gnome soul would probably give me indigestion anyway. So
That's fair.
Fire away.
yeah.
Fire away!
Nice, she's good for gnome soul.
Yeah, we get rid of the old doctor, hire Josh. Yeah, good idea.
Coincidentally, if you think one room's not working out so well, you could actually potentially say this 3rd floor, which really doesn't have much going on. It's mostly VIP / and whatnot. You can actually potentially turn these alcoves areas, or maybe even this big area, into a bathhouse, which Zyza knows how to run pretty well,
Ooh.
and make
I
even
want
more
the best
money.
house. I want the
Yes,
best house.
let's do bathhouse. That's a good idea.
The only problem is that's going to cost 700 gold of resources.
Do you
It's
If we-
okay. We found it. We found the diamond, and I believe I have 200 extra. We can do it.
Yeah.
Potentially. Well, we'll see how things are gonna move forward with everything. I just wanted to show you guys this because the main thing is you're probably gonna have to fight off a bunch of wyverns, but that wasn't actually the plan to for have you guys do tonight. So just wanted to know what you guys thought, and if there was any wants or needs or anything that wasn't being things firing an evil gnome out of a cannon.
That's a need.
There's all
reason?
yeah, and then there's also the basement, which is basically your guys' area.
I'm thinking we should probably clear this mess out and make this Doc's room since she doesn't have a room.
Well, I made this thing before I also let you guys know you guys can make Haven bags. So technically, the
Oh,
3 of
sure.
you have your own personal rooms in your pockets and everything. I mean, your particular character Trickster
Mm.
literally just pulls items out of her boobs from her bra of holding.
Oh
So
my god, there's bras of holding?
Yes.
yes, there are bras of
Oh
holding.
my
I have
god,
one
so many
extra stashed.
possibilities.
I have one extra for you.
Can
Didn't
I
you
carry a
disenchant it, or
bra
did you save
around as
it?
a purse?
No, I disenchanted one and I kept one. I had two extra.
Oh,
I saved
yeah.
one specifically
Well,
for her.
yep. You got bras of holding now.
Oh my goodness.
Let's just say that you have it and I will cross it out of my list.
Does it work when you're not wearing it as a bra?
Well, Celeste's character was able to wear it before she got a D cup, so yeah.
So like if I fold it in half and put the both straps over me like a purse?
I mean, you kind of need to be wearing it for it to be activated. That's why it's a female-only particular thing. Briggs couldn't wear one unless he actually turned into a female from a curse or something. Has happened before.
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
So,
But that bra is perfect fit.
I
It
mean,
adjusts to your body.
he pretty much has a bandolier of holding now from what I drew him with. So, yep, bras of holding. Made by Trixie, which is the little goblin that gave you guys this basement area.
She's the reason why I have PTSD.
Over rugs
Trixie's
and
awesome.
tables.
I like
Yeah,
her
just
so
see
much.
Trixie.
You got wardrobes of holding. Be careful not to put your bras of holding in there. Common mistake. Ends the world.
Aw, man. Guys, remember, label your bras of holding.
Mm. Mm.
Now that I think about
Yeah, that huge red triangle stuff saying like warning.
Color
Do
code
not,
them.
do not put
luckily,
bras and hold it
luckily
inside.
Briggs hasn't gotten his bags of holding when you threw them in the closet earlier, but you know, that could have been a bad.
I didn't throw him there. He went there voluntarily.
And yet could have also ended the world again.
Your world is too fragile.
Well, a bag of holding roll inside a bag of holding roll, you know, that's been there before me. I didn't come up with that one. Anyway, you guys have plenty of potential for everything. Just wasn't to know what you guys might want to do with what. You can even take out the bathrooms and make private you know, literal tub rooms. Considering some of you people don't even need to poop anymore.
Yeah, but some of us still do.
Too. But yeah. There's
Don't want them pooping in the bath.
in the past. But yeah. Anyway. Enough about the subject of pooping. Yeah, so any suggestions off the top of your heads or anything, or did the ones I also throw out there were enough try to convert into bathhouse? Much speak, very talk.
I mean, the bathhouse idea is a good idea.
I mean, you guys can invest in like a library if you want. It does well with Zyza.
I'm okay with the bathhouse.
This house is
However,
better.
we need to make sure there's no like big wood pillars by her.
White pillars. Okay, I'll work on converting, I guess, the third floor into the bathhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
Can we have a fountain in the middle?
Yeah.
With
Yeah, we
sexy
can have.
nymph.
Also, what do you want in the castle?
We'll have to brainstorm it some other time, I guess.
I think so.
Because I guess
maybe
I also
during
should,
the week.
Yeah, you guys have a week to let me know what you guys want to come up with the castle, because, you know, overall world, you guys, there's been a new road constructed to get to you guys. You guys literally had to walk that road while it was being constructed, which was what took you a long time to get here. Because somehow it took you a month to get from there to there.
Wow.
Because Jack took you straight to the fucking capital
Mm, mm.
from Starfall Cap, which, by the way, was over here. It's a good thing Jack took you out, otherwise you guys would have been in the radiation zone.
Oh, great.
Jack has saved our lives multiple times by now.
He has.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you get the handy thing is that there has to be a new road that has to go be built around the thing, and you guys are on the front. You guys are the front runners for like housing and whatnot for the people that are building it. So the idea is to basically go through here and go through the less swampy areas of New Swamp and reconnect it over here because this forest has been all tainted. Otherwise, you're gonna have to be a thing that goes all the way over here to New Keg, and they're just gonna have to build a water line travel down, or Dream Keg, my bad. But in which case, the problem with the road from here to Gold right now is there's a lot of bandit attacks around in this area because Fort Gold Brew has been destroyed, and there's no policing the land at the moment. This is all kind of considered like the boonies at the moment with all the attacks that have been happening. Gold Brew itself is safe, but there's no safe travel between Gold Brew and Nerdall, which is what's also trying to be established here with your guys' newly constructed road. So there's plans to at least have Gold Brew come to Deeproot Castle and going south at some point. The problem is that they know that there's a big bandit town in the middle of the swamp called Dolar. They don't know exactly where, they just know it's there, and they've been having trouble sending troops or anything through the forest at the moment, especially since there's fucking radiation.
That's fair.
So, yeah, that's the overall problem with the world at the moment. And you guys are in charge of basically... You guys are basically in charge. You guys are charged to police this area, basically. This is your domain. Everything the light touches, except this green place. Haven't heard from Briggs in a while. Did he live?
No, I'm here.
Okay. I said that you went BRB and then you were dead. You'd just been
I'm
silent.
getting back.
All right. Well, that's like one of the premises of the upcoming campaign for policing the world, coming up with ways to defend your own land, and whatever the little robot plans are. You were tasked to go by the voice from when the robot was created to go way, and let's go to the south, but you don't have enough room on this map. Here we are. You had to go. Haven't seen this map in a long time too. I gotta redo things. But all the way. Oh god, wait, there's a third map? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there you are. I thought that there was only two halves. There's a third half. Look how long it's been since I've been here. Look how long it's been, Naishi.
Yes, 13 HP. Ah, that's
Hold on,
like level 2, I think.
But yeah, you guys are
Felix
tasked to
is still
all...
there. Aww. Felix is there.
And then, as well as Dux and Dux's wife/girlfriend, who has been on like a 3-year quest to go figure out what was wrong with her baby or child in the other room.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, your task has come way the hell down here.
And we didn't blow up that part of the world yet.
Yet. Plenty of chances.
So,
I
Elliot,
got
this is how our Reaper used to look like.
Or what?
Reaper.
Ellen Reaper.
Oh, okay. I haven't remember.
Man, this is back when we used to have like the health bars above the token. Remember Betsy? Good old Betsy.
Yes, we stole her from a paladin.
You convinced
Because our
us.
bard convinced him that it was our horse all along. And also Felix started flirting with him, and Felix looked like that little girl, so the paladin was just too ashamed and turned away. Scarred for life.
Well, at least he physically looked like a little girl. I mean, Celeste at this point could be mistaken for a fucking dwarf.
Yeah. And that little girl was hitting on him hard.
Oh boy, you guys have to make it to Kelper Bridge, Starseeker Mine. That's where everybody thought the Lost Mine was. They thought the Starforge was connected in this area. Because there weren't that many maps that were made when they first landed here, and it was hard to make maps because everything grows fucking fast. But the backstory of that mine is everybody thinks that's the last the Lost Mine, Starfall Cavern. Look how far they messed up, considering that that's the third map over, and you guys are over here, and the fucking mine's right here. So
Wait, and where did the green stuff blow up?
can you now see the green radius of the blast zone? Did I put that for
I
me
don't
only?
see it.
Okay, hold on. Is this not area player's permission C? Player permission C. Can you see it now?
Ooh.
Oh.
That is the Fell Zone. Not on the other side of this mountain, by mind you, because they didn't travel up the mountain, but everything on this from this mountain along this blast radius, and this is Hella's bad zone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Wildberry used to be. It also took out Fort Darkbrew, so there's really a lack of military force in the area now, since the two main fortresses that were protecting the kingdom, the Northern Kingdom, is completely destroyed.
Oh, come on, but there is nothing to protect it from anymore anyways.
Nope, there's bandits, and the biggest thing around here is lizard folk. There's a shit ton of lizard folk going around killing people and eating them.
And they are not affected by Fel?
You don't know.
You saw what it did to Cooper.
Lizards, tend to actually be very, very livable in such zones, as far as you've known from just the Cooper thing.
Damn it, and I just made a boots. New perfect boots.
Yep. Gotta march through the mud. Or head down here to Dreamkeg, which has been actually having a problem because they're starting to be in the desert area. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's Wyvern Blight way back down here. This is where the orcs were camped out. This is that town where you guys found everybody dead and then turned into cockroaches at night.
And it is still standing, not burned down. Which
No,
is-
because the blast wave is what got them all. The initial blast wave is what killed them as it traveled over the
Yeah,
land.
but I mean, we did not burn down the leftovers of the town.
Ah, that is true. And look, it's Keranos. See that, Elliot?
Yes.
See how far Caradas is?
Yes.
Dreams. Dreams. Technically, Trixie's tower is somewhere around here. The exact location's a little meh because you guys didn't have a map. You just know that the orcs helped you get through the swamp. And it was around here, between the forest and the swamp.
What is Dollar Hideout?
That is the band. That might not be the exact location. You just know that's the idea where everybody thinks the location is of the Dollar's hideout. The Dollar's hideout is literally a city of bandits and thieves. To compare it to something, it's sort of like it's kind of like Booty Bay in World of Warcraft, where pirates usually hang out.
Of a ghost.
They have their own laws.
So we might have to stop the bandits then.
Yep, that's a potential thing that you can do. Yeah.
So we can dominate it. We can.
Well, we take them out because they're causing trouble for one. Two, we could choose to take it for ourselves and also see if they have anything valuable there, possibly. They're bandits.
And 3, just do another nuke.
I mean, potentially, yes, if we wanted to.
The world is full of possibilities. We didn't need the south side of the entire continent. Nope. Nope. What is that?
I think travel impossible.
Well, I did not mean failed nuke specifically. It might turn into like burning steps.
I mean, this entire new swamp, which is this area right here, was actually an area that was converted around 50 years ago to be a swamp by a bunch of lizard folk and dragonborn and orcs for a black dragon in the area, which Charlie would have known about the black dragon thing. Can't remember his name at the moment, but he built his original city over here. And this place used to be a giant swamp until after some heroes came and dealt with the black dragon. It was an adult black dragon, and since then the entire area turned into like a bit of a desert on this particular side of everything. And well, now there's a blue dragon running around doing shit. I don't know where it's going, where it's from, but not. But it's what destroyed for Gold Brew.
Let's get terraforming.
Oh yeah, Naishi, that's the cave where you found Jack. Full of a bunch of
Wait,
were
where?
rats.
I didn't see. Oh, okay.
With all the were rats and everything. That's another problem that seems to be hunting around. Bunch of lycanthropes just prowling the world. So that's basically all I have for tonight, guys. So if there's anything you want to discuss, we can discuss.
Yay. Not right now, I guess.
Not
Maybe
right
at least.
now, over the week to come.
Oh yeah, especially that you said you needed to talk to me about my character.
Yeah, at some point.
Not tonight though.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Doxy, I also need to talk to you at some point in the upcoming week so we can get your character all squared away. And figure out some things and some boons.
Was Briggs leveled up? He seemed to have lower
Mostly.
health points.
Yep.
It's because he keeps
part
on
is
rolling
gone.
high.
And he doesn't have tough. If he had it, he would be
Yeah, he doesn't have tough. Yeah, well, he's a werebred. He is the werebred. So he basically has like a 477 hit points on top of his regular health bar.
Bricks, if you had tough feet, and you can buy feats by the way, you would have so much more hit points.
I
Yep.
think instantly at this point he gains somewhere around 72 hit points. I gotta do a double check, but I know he's missing a lot of hit points because he's 7. Reference sheet, tell me how much hit points would he have? Where's the reference sheet? Where'd it go?
Would that be too much trouble to ask you to have that background that I see on this picture on Naisha's token exactly as it is here? That exact same spot of the purple cloud.
No, because I can. I literally can just open up that purple cloud wallpaper that I have and just stick Naishi right where she is right there, or just screenshot this from here.
Yay, that would be great. Thank you.
I'll get to that at some point here. Already drew everybody out here. Doxy was just kind of an extra thing, literally drawn right after Briggs. It was like I was already somewhat making her on the side, and just like, okay.
I know you didn't like Naisha's face too much, but I love it. She has that glee of a maniac on her face, like she's about to kill someone.
You guys solved my Mayor Zupi puzzle.
Yeah, no, I didn't trust him as soon as I saw Lenny the Evil with him. The fact that he was trying to be shady was like,
It's funny
yeah.
because you're the only one who knows about Lenny the Evil.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Lenny the Evil.
He doesn't even do anything evil. He just does. He's more of a nuisance than evil.
He's the evil younger brother of Ziggy. He doesn't want to do anything good. He just wants to do everything bad. But he does it in a messed up way because he doesn't realize what's good or evil. Just whatever he feels like evil's at the moment.
Wait, can we employ him as a
No.
pyrotechnic?
No. We're not employing
Technically, the only way you can is if you can convince him that you are evil and that what you are doing is evil. Then he'll join your side.
him. I don't want that thing on our side.
That thing.
I'm
That's what-
pretty interested.
And
You can't say that. That'd be hilarious.
the
He ran on
Evanwood
the side of
campaign.
our with the building we were fighting on. He literally did. I forgot what he did, but he jumped off the cliff and started blowing things up on the building. Not on the building we were fighting, but on the lower buildings.
That sounds like something Briggs would do.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was is that he was flying around, and then he just like came down, and he saw you guys bullying one person and trying to and he thought that you were trying to take the fancy manor from the guy, so he wanted to join you in destroying the manor.
Yeah, and he hit the boss we were fighting, which is hilarious, and then started to destroy things on the bottom levels. Oh god.
And nobody questions how he was able to escape the blast radius that Gripple
I
can.
don't know.
But-
It's
I
Lenny.
do. I do.
No, when something happened in Ebonwood, we had an explosion, and somehow Lenny the Evil made it out. I don't know how, but he did.
Because he's literally evil, man.
Well, we don't want to be like really evil, probably. But it literally depends on who you apply evilness to.
I mean, don't you think that it would be kind of hilarious to convince him that he's doing evil, but in reality he's just doing mundane tasks?
You're getting the point.
That is what his mother constantly did to him, making it sound like it was evil, but she made him do
just
good.
like tell him to be good, or like try and convert him to be good.
Honestly, I
If
feel
you
like it'd be
want to
easier-
convince him, you can try to use the whole Reaper thing.
Hmm.
And we can
Basically,
hold him.
for people who know about World of Warcraft, he was based off Millhouse Manastorm.
Oh my gosh, that thing is so annoying. I hated that character. And he was a gnome, of course. He was a gnome.
Yes, but I couldn't make him a gnome, so I made him a Kenku instead.
The gnomes. Say no to gnomes.
But he
I
survived
mean-
the blast. He did prove to be
You know-
resourceful in some way.
I mean, in our Thursday campaign, the new players had decided to make rotisserie gnomes, and I just kind of went with it.
See, it's just everyone hates gnomes.
I don't get it. I really don't get why. Not to mention they have a gnome as a slave, and they've been beating him up, and it's just horrible.
One has been beating it up. Granted, it was his owner, but everything. But Stick don't give no crap about no gnomes, and Dip
You
tried to
convinced
help.
the party that gnomes eat babies.
No.
No,
don't
he
keep the
didn't
gnome
lie.
in the cage. Is that the cage gnome that I've heard about?
No, oh no, the cage gnome was, and so there was a clan of rock gnomes, and this guy had his husband in a cage because a mimic was eating gnomes, and he didn't want his husband to get eaten, so he locked him in a cage and then locked himself in his stone room with his husband.
It reminds me, I still have a mimic pelt. Might want to try to get a cloak of mimicry at some point.
Yeah. And also, he didn't let him out of the cage even after the mimic was dead. He just keeps him in there.
We gave him good berries.
Yeah.
It wasn't our place to say or anything.
Cage gnome.
Personally, Stick probably would have was probably like happy that something was one of the rock gnomes were suffering because she couldn't. She was very, very fidgety in there. Dip, on the other hand, was the one who gave him the berries and was like, "Here, eat." I have very conflicting. I'm playing two different characters, and their personalities are very conflicting at times. Like Dip accidentally had to steal a cookbook because he's like, "Oh, I can just copy this down now." Oh shit! Now there's nothing in this book. Because his Book of Shadows took all the fucking text out of the cookbook and left it as a blank book. Coincidentally, this last Thursday, nobody told Stick that being inside a bag of holding was death. So she managed to convince a bunch of dwarves to march into a bag of holding. They were working with gnomes, if it makes it any better.
Yes, they deserved death.
Oh my! Why does everybody hate gnomes? I don't get it.
They're evil. I'm sorry. But, like,
And annoying,
you
and
just can't be
jerks.
redeemed at this point.
They fit into the canon.
Yes, perfect canon
And
ammunition.
That's fair. I mean, this is the first time I've technically seen a gnome get stuck to a cannon, so yeah.
I know, you played Wind Waker. That's like half of the first 10 minutes of the game.
That's fair. Yeah.
I don't know. I think just as we all culturally hate gnomes.
Hmm.
We should pass a decree forbidding any gnome to enter our domain.
But wasn't that lock out a lot of people,
Or the only exception is the gnomes have to pay double.
Well, technically, gnomes are supposed to be the rarest race in all of D&D, but
Hmm.
So we
Why are
don't
they
trust them
such
on
evil
top of
a-holes?
everything.
They're like, we're rare. You have to let us get away with.
I mean, I guess we
yeah,
could.
the only problem is that the party on Thursday has grown a taste for gnomes now. We're carrying around dead gnomes inside a bag of holding so we can cook them later.
Nasty.
I don't know what
Like,
to do.
no.
I've created a
Burn the
campaign,
bag of holding.
and they I've just taken this gnome thing so far. I don't know what to do anymore. That's the
Then it
thing.
wasn't even my idea to eat the gnomes. I was just
Uh.
eating their hearts. But they're all like, "Are we gonna cook the gnomes?" Particularly Rebecca suggested it.
I know.
I like them already.
And I'm questioning my friends. I don't know why they're so dark.
Because those are gnomes. That explains everything.
What do you mean why we're so dark? I'm Dark Iron Dwarf.
Well, gnomes are basically like pig roast size. They're like pig roast.
They're so tiny and adorable. We just gotta kill them.
Yeah, like
They're
pigs.
not adorable. They're ugly.
True.
If we find one good gnome, can we at least keep it alive?
Naishi, you were there with my first interaction with gnomes.
Oh my God. How
I
did
didn't
that
remember
go?
which one.
I don't even remember either, but you were there and it was not pleasant.
Gnomes never are. That's the
Yes.
point. That's why everybody hates them.
Was that you that we were there? We were having the gnome race or whatever. We had a race and we named our car after like
No,
gnome
homicide.
death. Yeah, Gnomicide.
Gnomes are yes.
I heard the
Yes.
story.
Big ball of gnomes.
Yes, in the other group. Yes, we
Yeah.
hated. That group hated gnomes as well.
We were debating going off on our own to like go kill a bunch of gnomes. Like,
Well, Naishi
Yes.
knows the problem in this area is that most of the gnomes in this area that are bandits are also were-rats. So there's another reason to kill them. They're lycanthropes.
and gnomes can't do anything right. SMH.
No, they couldn't. They all almost like fucking had heart attacks and died on the spot when Jack like fucking summoned a illusion of a adult female dragon, black dragon. Just yeah, he's like gets him every time.
I feel like gnomes are the equivalent to hamsters giving themselves heart attacks when they fart.
Fuck.
That would be funny.
It only reminds me of the pet hamster I had in 5th grade that we were all like, okay, who's taking the pet hamster home? And I was sitting next to it and it was running on this little hamster wheel so fucking fast and it stopped. And then it just woo, 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 and then thunk. We hear thunk and everybody looks at me and there's just blood smeared across the
Oh my
hamster.
God.
And I'm just like, I did not do anything, god damn it. The hamster killed himself.
Wow. Wow. Oh God. Sad.
Then I know in like 2009 or 2011, one of those 2 years, there was that meme of hamster shake fights where there'd be like it came from like somebody drew like a hamster with a duct tape like kitchen knife on top of it, and they did a little animated short where it was like they'd send their hamster in like Pokemon battles, where the hamsters just duel each other with freaking kitchen knives. And there was one that had like a butcher cleaver, but it could never use it because it was always too lopsided heavy. So there was the hamster just the blade was just stuck on the ground. The hamster couldn't move. And then there was the one guy who fucked up putting his hamster together, where he shoved the blade of the knife into the hamster, then put the duct tape around the ball.
Oxygen deficiency pop.
I'm just like, your hamster looks like this. You did something horribly wrong.
Well, you still can just put like that healing potion into it as well.
There you go, little buddy.
On this happy note, I'm going to leave you for tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Yep.
Welcome
me
back,
too.
Doxy. Yay.
Welcome
Yay.
back.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Right, keep in mind next week might not have a session.
Okay.
Probably not. It's looking at a big no until our next session wouldn't probably be till the not 13th. What's 7 days? The 20th, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When can Doxy start playing, by the way?
The 20th, I think she said.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome. So
I'm
it's
thinking
so it
around
matches.
the 20th.
Mhm.
Because I move into a campus apartment on the 9th, and then my classes start the 14th. So that's enough time to get settled in, to get groceries and everything, and then to unpack, and then start my classes and see if I can find a job, and then get my schedule set.
Sounds like a plan.
Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure Sunday should be kind of untouched. So
Nice.
Well, it's no longer the Sunday crew. It is now the Lost AF crew.
Yeah. You renamed it as Lost AF. Anyway, gotta go. Bye.
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 Thank you, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
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 Oh, man.
Hamster shank.
Yeah. I feel like I should have just killed him.
That's honestly how I feel now. That's like my answer to everything. Man, I shouldn't have given anything a chance.
I
Just
know.
murder.
I know. Like, we shot him off the cannon, but he's still alive. We should have just killed him.
I mean, he's got broken bones.
Maybe. You don't know.
We
That's
heard
fair.
crunch.
We heard crunch. You could have went into the fell radius for all I know.
He was paralyzed.
Yeah, but that's only until he gets out of my range.
Still don't mean he don't take it really hard on the ground.
That's fair.
If he landed on his back, the spine is broken.
Hmm.
I mean, he'd also launch him into a bamboo forest
Ouch. That's
full of
hard.
wyverns and shit.
Hmm. Well, if he does try to come back, we'll kill him. So.
Hello? I heard someone enter.
Hmm?
I heard someone enter.
Brave.
Briggs? I think he actually answered.
Muted.
Yeah.
Who's muted? Briggs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, yeah. Man, and I basically speed draw Doxy's thing earlier.
Looks good.
Think I made the cat eyes a little too cat eye booky, but
That's the only thing that is bugging me, is that one eye is smaller than the other eye.
yeah, like I said,
Otherwise,
it was a speed draw. I might actually make it so that her eyes are a little bit more shut, and that probably make everything look a little bit better to begin with. Because yeah, because I tried to give it like cat slits, but still keep it wide and So I didn't make like full on tokens. When you join, I went fuck it. I'll just upload this. So that you didn't have to be tubs running around.
oh my god.
And then yeah, Celeste small. That's why I was like, oh man, Celeste's gonna be thrown a curveball.
I don't know how to. I don't have anything to prove that I was Charlie.
Nope. Your old body was left behind to turn into a pile of dust when the bomb hit.
Well,
I guess I could tell her
The thing is, she's a wizard and she has divination magic. She can't tell exactly who you are at the moment, period. But she does know that her son Charlie is alive. That's all she knows.
Oh my god.
Not in the way that she thinks he is, but
I guess I'll tell her family history then. Or something.
Well, I mean, you could always just go undercover and form a bond with her without telling her.
That's me. That was my second decision is cast disguise self. Make myself look like Charlie.
hell, you're thick enough now for it.
Do that, but like at the same time, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it is. I like that. I was like, oh boy, what's she gonna think of? It's like, has your mother ever told you not to dress like a
He should have said, I don't know.
The irony.
Right now, since you failed that particular role, she just thinks you're a sassy little. As well, for one, because your face always looks smug, and your personality should have the flaw of being smug while you're wearing that. It was more like she took it as a smuggy, cocky remark, and now she's just like snappy at you, like you're just like a little.
Oh dear lord.
Like a little bratty, preteen or something. Only you not be in the body of one.
That's fair. Oh dear lord.
The curse of the bunny suit had to have some flaws, and not all goods.
That's true.
Oh, that's also yeah. Naishi's. I forgot about Naishi's little thing because she's also wearing. Well, she's wearing tiefling armor. But wasn't anything about Naishi though. Although, how is she supposed to think is like, oh, the new owners of this establishment, two of them dressed like sluts. One of them is a dumbass in a helmet,
Oh my god.
and then we have a kitten girl. Actually wasn't actually looking for the kitten at Doxy as one of the owners because technically Doxy's just there. She didn't do anything to earn it. She's just here at the moment.
Hello? Okay, there we go. My
Ah,
mic wasn't working. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, no
Ah.
worries.
But yeah, I got some kind of ideas of how Doxy's gonna work, kind of.
I mean, it all really depends on when you're in combat and you have to see to the full extent, really.
Yeah.
she's gonna get a spell that lets her attack with 3 pets at once. The pets are gonna get stronger.
I meant to talk to you about that. Does that mean that I get Doxy's pets too?
Yeah, you're gonna have Coyotes and Doxy's pets just combined.
Oh my god, so that means that I can literally torment people with Ravage, give them existential crisis.
Well, considering they already had a Ravage die on them.
What?
So we had a Frabbage at one point, as in like, I can't remember how we got it, but we had a Frabbage, and
You
Nice.
took one of the plants inside of a freaking garden
Right,
in
yeah.
Trixie's thing, and you guys fed it, and it evolved.
yeah, and nice. She released Tonka. Tonka is one of Falk's villains from one of his campaigns, like
Big bad evil guy.
a really bad evil guy, and basically he wanted Frabbage's leave. Frabbage said no to him at first, and then like after he like drained our magical items, we turned back after the doors opened that were shut behind us to see Frabbage's body just leafless. All the leaves are gone, and he was just dead on the floor.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He
I'm
ripped
so glad
off
I
every-
wasn't there. I would have murdered everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
His name was Tiffany.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You chose a
My
name.
Ravage is obviously better though.
Your Ravage is definitely better because for one, it's alive. I mean, kind of hard to beat a dead Ravage that
Oh
had.
man.
It wasn't. It didn't even have any cabbage at that point. It was just all frog. It was just ripped,
Yep.
ripped apart frog.
Mhm.
So do my potion and poisons abilities carry over or
Sadly, all the potions have been deleted from the campaigns over because the new effects of potions are basically going to be a lot stronger than the prologue games. So you can still make them. It's just they're going to have a greater volume and power to match the world as it is. Like regular healing potions, like ones that you just buy from the store, are 2d10 plus 10 now.
so you can still make them with the same recipe, it's just that they're worth more?
But yeah, they have a lot. They do greater ability, greater bonuses.
They heal
Oh,
more.
okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, like, all of the other potions that I learned how to make. If I have those recipes, I can still make those potions.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the stats change.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, deleted. There's no potions.
Yeah, old potions are basically deleted, and then new potions are just gonna have to be made and picked up along the way.
Just make sure if you want to, you can give your potions to Naishi because Naishi has a broken ability called Life Giver, and with
Well,
potions,
they're healing potions.
Well, yeah, they're healing.
Docs managed to make potions that did weird shit.
That's
Yeah. Wait, remember Pomp Potion? That's my favorite.
Oh god, the pop potion. There's also a little robot that they got following them. Not the bird one, but Briggs has his own personal robot
Oh, right. Oh, by the
that
way,
has,
DM,
that has a 43 modifier and fucking.
how long does Briggs' high last?
Fuck, I forgot to roll for that.
Because if we're gonna fight with Verns, he's gonna have to be at least somewhat in a good condition. Unless you can fight them in that state, but I don't know.
It's all up to the dice, really. See how high he is, how long it lasts. Right now, he's fucking like out of his fucking mind. He thought Gunrock was the was Zoopy.
Oh, okay. I wasn't talking about items. I was just talking about the ability to craft potions and poisons.
Oh yes, that's still a thing.
Okay.
So yeah, the notable things that you got are you're gonna get a bra of holding. You're gonna have your pets, but slowly carry so many pets out at one time anyway.
I got my main team. I'm gonna have to pick out my main team.
Yeah, because you can only have 6 out a day, like period, that you can summon. But you can
That.
have so many rings. You can only have equipped 6 pet summon rings at one time. So
Are there ones outside of rings that I do not know about?
that'd be more like a find familiar
Ah, okay.
spell.
Because I remember Hans and Franz, but I don't know what was up with them.
They were more like just free spirits that were just following around and constantly stalking you anyway.
Did they die at some point?
Nope, they came with her through the portal.
Okay.
Oh, dang! Oh, yes! Ah, man.
Nom 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 nom.
Hans and Franz commentary.
Just need to get, detect. You just need to get like,
Speak of animals.
speak with them. Yeah, speak with animals.
Oh,
To
man.
understand them.
Life is great. Who needs therapy when you've got Hans and Franz?
I mean, that's fair.
It's also not to forget that Briggs is lying there on the ground, rolling around in microgriff and shit.
I don't have anything I can cure him with.
Sounds like a personal problem anyway. So
Yeah, but if we fight Laverne's, he's gonna have to be at least in a good condition for that.
I also just love the idea that they're following Docs around all the time. It has to mean like that she's got deep depression.
your depression was the tastiest, apparently.
Yeah, like what the
Nom
heck,
nom
my
nom nom
man?
nom. Tastier than the depression of a penguin that may or may not be alive by this point.
It's funny because it like makes sense because Docs is like overly
Quiz will drop.
curious and seems like she would be like the happy-go-lucky type, and that's usually how most depressed people kind of seem.
It's also a lot of people that are also very depressed because they also just lost their place to live, and they get out there as a castle.
Good. That means they're
Yeah.
protected from microgriffin poop.
Yep. Now they're just. I mean, those micro griffins and Hans and Franz are probably just sitting there being like, "Oh God, this
Who do we
place is
poop
never
on
ending.
now?
This place is a never ending buffet of food. Nom nom nom. I mean,
See, I don't know if Hans and Franz have changed at all because I don't think were they like this in Ebonwood when they got turned into owls?
yeah.
Huh.
I mean, they became micro griffins basically because they well, they played for one. They played too many pranks on the queen. On top of that, they also just obeyed the queen too much and let out too many secrets.
I mean, if they were vampires before, this suits them. Now they're just sadness vampires.
How did they disobey the queen? What did they do?
They told you guys things that they shouldn't have.
Oh god damn it.
Guess you forgot. I guess they
No.
forgot about that part.
I mean, I remember, but like, I just was thinking, okay, well, they were on good terms with the queen. Why would they do that?
Not sure if you noticed, but they're not. They weren't exactly the most intelligent ones.
No, I get that.
Obviously.
But, like, I don't want them to ruin their lives to tell us what we needed to know, or at least.
I'm
some information.
1,000% okay with them ruining their lives.
Okay, I guess. I just feel bad.
I now have sweet little companions that like to torment people. So they're 1,000 times on my
I just feel so bad. I feel responsible for it. Oh, man.
Good. That means that I can thank you. Thank you, Charlie.
It was more or less Elliot and Cello and Sapphire at the time, but yes.
I just default to calling you Charlie.
Yeah. It's easier.
Even though
everyone.
even though you literally turned him into a little girl.
I mean, I forgot literally everything.
That's fine.
So, to be
It wa-
fair,
It was literally you who cast reincarnation on him and rolled dice to determine his gender and his
oh dang.
race and stuff.
Oh yeah, huh? I'm not sorry, suffer.
Hey, I like being Celeste. It's fun.
This is what you get for not listening to me.
Okay. Well, yes, I should have hugged the boss. That is
No,
true.
I thought that was. I'm sorry. I thought it was hilarious.
No, I get that. It's just, oof. I'm just happy.
You
to
know
be
how
Celeste.
many times they ran across monsters that just needed a hug?
It's so sad because if I was there, so many things could have been prevented.
Mm.
They would have had a snowman friend.
I would have. Yes. What the heck?
Okay, well, for that, I was. Okay, I've been very paranoid because Briggs
Like
makes me
Olaf.
paranoid. He makes me very paranoid of the stuff he does. And Naishi and Briggs were like, oh, why don't we take the crystal and put it into the snowman? This crystal that literally came out of the thing that took you. So.
Yeah, it
well,
was a
Mothman?
void. No, it
Was
was a void crystal.
yeah, so we were like, I don't trust that. 'Cause,
Mothman poops void crystals?
No.
No,
Rook,
What?
Rook Vadi.
no.
I'm not- I've
She.
had the
They're
cake.
they're talking about why you felt you
Well.
why Kaede fell asleep
Mhm.
and all this other things because basically you right after you resurrected a Celeste, Charlie as Celeste, that was when you weren't able to play with us anymore. So your character just kind of went to sleep.
Mhm.
And then they're like, "What did we do with this void crystal?" And now Naishi found 10 more of them right now
Mhm.
off Zupi.
But the
But
void crystal could have.
it's like, what
corrupted.
if we stuck it in one of the snowmen? The
Mhm.
snowman came to life, and the snowman just wanted to hug people, but they killed him.
Aww.
I-
Y'all made me so mad.
It's because we thought it was gonna attack us because we put void
Well-
into it, and the last time Milo put void into our pets, they turned into void beast, and well, you know how that turned out.
I think
You
I just
just-
have a problem.
And then when it couldn't hug people, it took psychic damage.
Aw, you literally killed it by freaking making it insecure.
Yeah.
Man,
Not to mention though, too, that night we heard like snow noises of like things moving around in the snow, and it was that Kelby that hates Tipo.
oh my gosh, yay, I get to see the Kelby again. All of my favorite things.
Yeah, the Warlock Kelby is like still walking around the world.
Is it looking for Tipo? Is that what it's doing, or is it just walking around the world?
It's trying to get stronger so that it can kill Tipo.
Yeah, he's trying to like build his power.
I mean, I have a lot. Tipo has a lot of things after him. He has orcs. Actually, no, they're dead.
You have no, those
Oh,
orcs are
listen.
still alive.
Right
Those
there.
orcs are still freaking alive.
So this is obviously after Tipo destroyed everything.
Yes.
Basically, the population of an orc village was split in two, where half of them joined the Violet cult because they told them who it was that like basically destroyed their land, their hunting grounds, and everything, and ruined their lives. And it was Tipo because that's what the explosion was. And so they all vowed to go out and go kill Tipo, and then the other half of the people, went with the actual people, went with Naishi and all Naishi, Briggs, and Celeste to Castle Deeproot to help clear it out so that they have a new place to live, and whatnot. And well, all the adults except for Muka, which was the chief's daughter, lived. She's the only one that lived throughout all of them because all the other orcs got killed off because everybody stacked together and they all had hellfire on them, and they all exploded pretty hard.
If it ever comes up where me and like we're together in that stinking 9 Lives Nights or whatever was going on, and people come to murder Tipo, I am not dealing with it. That's your battle.
Don't
You
worry,
have
I
fun.
will fight every single one of them. Me.
Dox is so mad at Tipo.
Tipo is prepared to fight every single one of them. To be honest with you, I told the DM if we ever played that campaign again, I would have Tipo take the ship, like as in like he keeps one person alive and he just sails away from the island. That was Tipo's plan.
See, I think that it's like the island is so nice. Like that's like Dox's paradise. She's got the mushroom dudes. She's got Frabbage. She's got Jericho, my boy Jericho.
Hey, how's it going?
Jericho can make tacos. My little right hand man.
Dear Lord.
Man, I've got to see if those pets ever leveled up, or you just gonna need to make get more pets.
No, you're talking about Mickey or?
Oh,
you're talking about Dox's pets.
Yeah. See, one of the abilities, well, the spell that I have in mind for Palico is called Kill Command. Effectively allowing all her pets to make an attack, and for each pet that attacks, which she can have a max of 3 out, it adds 2d8 to the grand total. So if she has 3 pets, that's 6d8 added to all the pets' attacks.
Wow.
Because it concentrated on one target as a one hit attack thing, which literally can choose spell or physical AC because it's multiple pets attacking. It can be either or. So whatever the thing has as the weakest AC, she just if it hits, it hits.
Oh yeah, and then I was gonna talk to you about that. Like, how does what would my bardic instrument be?
Well, I'm not sure what you really wanted beforehand. You had a ukulele, so.
Yeah, I do have a ukulele. I was just asking ahead of time.
That's why I put a ukulele in the castle.
Yeah, and I've been practicing, even though you probably can't hear it.
Nope. So, ukulele away if he wished to do that. Otherwise, whatever he wanted for musical instrument.
Cool. Because in all honesty, I think that Docs would either have the ukulele or like a pan flute.
Yeah, those would do pretty good. Well, the Plain Feet makes more sense recently because she's no longer a cat. An actual, cat. Because how can a cat play a pan flute if they don't have the proper lips to make that motion?
Oh yeah, and then we were talking about it some other time, and you said something about me being along the lines of a harpy.
I mean, we can do that if you want, or siren basically, because they have the ability to just use their voices to do things. I just made you a cat girl because that's what you essentially were, and I wasn't sure what we wanted to do for the race. If you just wanted to change your race, and
Am I correct on that or not? I don't know. The ones that don't have genders.
an Ellen.
That, yeah, you said I was more like an Ellen.
I mean, yeah, you can still be an Ellen. You just be the only Ellen in the world with boobs.
I know, I was trying to, because you were like, we've got to discuss these things, because they were like, what even is Doxy? A palico?
Phallica, an Ellen.
And I was like, I have no
Or
clue.
you can even be a tabaxi and everything, because tabaxi can look like that. It can be anywhere between cat to actual human.
Insane.
I mean, who's to say that an Ellen couldn't use like polymorphic magic to give themselves boobs? Not to mention, you got your form from a wish, so he could have been anything beforehand and just look like that now. You can be anything in the thing, you just look like that. The way how you look at the moment. So you could be like, yeah, I'm a dragonborn. Why do you look like a cat girl?
I could literally just say that I'm a palico still, and no one would believe me.
I mean, you can have, I mean, whatever race you want, but yeah, you look like that. Is the thing. Whatever race. You even have a tail.
I think that anytime anyone asks me, I'm just gonna avoid the question, and I'm just gonna let them all guess.
One kitty.
Especially since everyone seems to think that I'm so adorable.
Reckon adorable.
They obviously haven't seen Docs murder things with one shot of a freaking thing.
While drinking a potion. Like you did with Kaede that one time. You killed the fucking thing by drinking a potion and throwing a dagger over your shoulder haphazardly.
Man, I miss the olden days. Or when I got mega tetanus.
Super tetanus.
Super mega tetanus.
It's like, oh god, you're just gonna die here soon. Oh wait, no, you're a Calico. You just get back up.
Bro for real thought he was gonna survive.
Keep yawning for whatever reason. Well, it probably doesn't help that I went and like laid down in my bed.
Sleepy boys.
I am rather sleepy, although I don't know why, because yesterday I slept for so fucking much.
If you get too much sleep, then you can also end up tired. Because the universe wants to be annoying like that.
Reality's a dick. Why you gotta be such a dick, reality? Still need to make food. But yeah, I spent all week making that fucking castle.
It's gorgeous.
And then have them make 700 gold, and it's a bathhouse, so it's an inn, and it's also a tavern all in one. The other thing it's not as a brothel. Guys, just build another floor, and then there's the sex dungeon. There you go, everybody. Pay
No.
us money.
No.
It's a joke.
The library is like a very good idea.
Yes, because then you get research material, and it's like, I want to know. Then you get better martial checks and
It's like, what do
stuff,
you
and
get
so
for a
you know.
bathhouse? A little bit extra clean? Like, no.
A bathhouse gives you temporary hit points.
Ah. Who needs hit points when you have intellect?
Yeah, that is a good point. Though I think your character is based off charisma, if I last checked.
Yeah. I don't remember. I need to check everything.
Yep. But gets them pets. Choose your 6 pets, and then yeah. But yeah, your turn. You're basically gonna have your 3 pets and be like, which one do I want to attack, or to have them all attack at once with a spell slot, and deal extra damage because of it.
Cool.
It will be the funds. Oh boy.
Mega funds.
At least that was the main idea. I think I might go to bed though. I am sleepy.
Alrighty.
So
I'm pretty tired too.
I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming tonight.
Thank you for having me. I was actually like in a food coma before you messaged.
I haven't had food yet, but I think I'm gonna go into the coma anyway.
It
So
was fun. I'll talk to you later.
later.
Bye.
Bye.